What is going on, you guys? What is going on? It's your boy JR dropping in this Rocky and Bullwinkle cover, man. Appreciate y'all so much for joining. Yo, Creations, thank you so much for joining. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? I don't know if y'all can hear the music, but I'm gonna keep them in my ear just in case, you know what I'm saying? Because we are on Facebook as well as YouTube. So hopefully if you can hear the music, you know what I'm saying, just jam out. If you got your own music, jam out as well, you know what I'm saying? If you just hear, just check out the art and conversation, I can also do that as well. So I want to always talk a little bit about myself before we always get started. I am a digital artist. I do 70% digital work and I do almost 30% of traditional work. And inside that traditional work, I also do blank covers, sketch cards, as well as my 9x12s. Usually I could do 8x11s, but the paper I work with for my line work and stuff like that, I use a 9x12 size. Um Also, for digital, I like to make I'm actually a comic book creator. I now officially finished my first ever comic book, Earthly Ton of Heroes Gaia. I am also working on several other solo titles as well, and a few of them are spinoffs to Earthly Ton of Heroes. If you want to go ahead and look that up, I do have my information in the bio for other social medias if you want to check it out. I mostly on Instagram. So you mostly see a lot of Instagram posts and stuff like that, especially in the story. I'm very heavy in the story as well as posting on Instagram. But like I said, check me out on YouTube, Facebook fan page. Yeah. So we're gonna be starting on this Rocky and Bullwinkle. We're gonna be doing Boris and Natasha on this. Or maybe Natasha, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Just wanna, give a chance to, do other characters and stuff like that. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and go. We'll see what we'll come up with. We'll see what we'll come up with while we here. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, I appreciate y'all for joining in. Make sure to check out those commission sketch cards. You can also get there's 3 slots available for if you want 5 sets custom commission of sketch cards, or you can just do the one and and just pay for that. There's 10 slots for that. Um, and there will be some blank cards. I do want to make a template for when I do blanks and stuff like that. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be drawing stuff like that. But I do want to collect more blanks. I am looking for a Ben 10 blank, about a couple of those. I want to at least do like at least 3 and find like 3 blank covers for Ben 10. But in the meantime, like I said, we're going to be doing a few that we have. So right now, let me go ahead and go on to Google so we can get ourselves a reference. Mm-hmm. All right. I need my. All right, let's see here. Oh, and while we're on live as well, I want to go ahead and give this out real quick because we did get the taco books. You feel me? So we went ahead and got volume 1 and volume 2 as well. So we're going to be doing that a little bit of practice digitally for that. So really dope to get this because I always wanted to work on my anatomy. I do got a pose. I do have a go-to book for poses, which is Massive Anatomy, but I do also wanted to get these books because it's highly recommended. So yeah, definitely got those books. Just wanted to go ahead and tell y'all that, saying make sure if you want to get better in your art and stuff like that, you want to learn about anatomy, Taco Books is there, saying? I like to spread information. I love to give out new ways of learning that information and gaining that knowledge for better in your art and improving on it. All right. So like I said, we're gonna work on this Rocky and Bullwinkle piece, so we're gonna chit chat. There are cards, there are one sketch card commissions. If you want a sketch card, I do have them up right now as we speak. Mm-hmm. 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 And I wonder. Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, how's it going, nice man? What's going on? And I wonder. Mm-hmm. Doing all right. Doing all right. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, guys, mostly just chilling this right now. Just like I said, I'm mostly just chilling right now. Um, like I said, I'm just waiting on Comic Wellsprings to come back. I'm pretty sure they were closed today as well. Come back tomorrow. Unless they emailed me already. I'm not sure. I can't. I don't know. I didn't get an email for them, but I can't wait to see the comic. I can't wait to see the comic in my hand, guys. Man. Because see, this is I love making comic books. You feel me? But I'm also like making characters, illustrations, and cover art. You know what I'm saying? That's my love to do when it comes down to that. Um, but man, I just love it. Cover art, I love. I actually love doing cover art. Cover art is pretty fun. Now, if you are on YouTube and Facebook right now, I can't read the comments. Unfortunately, they won't allow me to do that. But I don't know if it transfers to whatnot. But if you have any comments that you want to leave after the live or anything like commissions or any characters that you want to see me draw, just leave it in the comment section below. I really do appreciate it. That does help me out to know what people would like to see. You know what I'm saying? Because usually I just draw whatever. I usually draw whatever that comes to mind, or if there's a character specifically from a show, or usually I like to use something called Tiny Decisions as an app that where I just apply many different characters and categorize them from cartoon, anime, comic book characters. And then inside each of those three different ones, I have like for anime, I have different shows. And then from that different shows, whatever it hits and lands on, like say for instance, Naruto, I draw the first character that comes to mind, which obviously will be Naruto. And let's say we do it another time and it lands on Naruto again, then we'll do like Sasuke. You know what I'm saying? That's how I usually do and pick certain characters. So it gives a feel to where like I don't have to ask people to what they would like to see. I'll just make myself have that opportunity of fun to let the wheel decide, and then I just choose whatever character, which most likely just be the next character after the next character after the next character, basically. So yeah, I like to play around a little bit. Yeah, I like to play around when it comes to figuring out what we're gonna be drawing and stuff. Oopsie. I forgot about that. Let me think about it like this. Assuming I already have a plan to it. Assuming I already have a plan to it already and know what I want to put on there. Sometimes I usually like to just rather do this digitally, get the rough sketch out of there, so I don't have to fully mess up the or like have markers on there. I just go straight up with the ink work, and then just like I say, it just saves time. But I do need a powerful and a nice and a new light board as well, though too. You know what I'm saying? Because they do be very beneficial, very beneficial. It's a great investment. All right, let's see. Hmm. I want to do a pose. Let's see here. Let's look at some references. Let's look at some references. I like this one. I do like this one though. I think I might do the box method so I can get that nice angle. So I can get that nice angle. Hey, the life of the party. Yeah, what's going on? Ooh, ooh. I didn't know the lead. The one time I don't flip the pencil over, it hits the lead part. How you doing today? I'm not a lefty, but my left hand about to do something today. Hold that erasing. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Just chilling. Just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I've been taking more pictures. I don't really take pictures and videos and stuff like that. But I'm trying to new lifestyle type of situation, getting custom and I'm enjoying it. Y'all, I mean, y'all get to see about my daily life and what I do. You know what I'm saying, and what things I do. Just because it's great. It makes me feel good. I can see why some people do it. As a charter to getting people that insight of their life. Fuck with it. Fuck with it. Mm, them taco books got to me. I usually like to do it. That's the beauty in like knowing your style and then using guidebooks or anatomy books to try to apply it to your anatomy. Putting your style so when people see your style or when they see your anatomy or your practices without actually creating a character, what I'm saying, it gives off that good. Okay, okay, I'm liking it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not your typical stick figure type of pose. Like it's like the anatomy itself or how you design the body or the head or the foot, the feet, or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? It's unique to where like it's anatomy drawing or it's pose drawing. You're just practicing, but I can see the style that you have when you practice and when you do practice your anatomy. So y'all have seen it a lot. Y'all seen it in all books and stuff like that on social media when people do tutorials and stuff like that. Everybody has a different style, even when they do anatomy and practicing. So don't always forget that. I bet you said, "Are they good?" Oh no, no, no! I didn't get into it yet. I didn't get into it. I'm gonna do it when I get off the live. So like I said, we only been on the live for about a few. So like I said, I'm gonna get that situated and everything like that. Might go live through TikTok or well, mostly just YouTube again, and then you know, just record it and then practice with it and stuff like that. All right, so I'm thinking to do her pose, man. I'm just like I kind of want her head on this way because, like I said, we're doing Natasha from Rocky and Bullwinkle. We're gonna put her in this on this blank here. And because what I did there in the sketch card, I didn't like her design. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still kept it close to the original style of what Rocky and Bullwinkle characters look like. But sometimes I do tend to like to character design at the same time. It helps me out a lot, especially when it comes down to my digital work. All right, let's see. So we got ourselves going. Something. We got some. 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 We may got some. We may got some. We may got some. I was gonna try to do something crazy with the hair. Probably not. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We ain't gonna count it out just yet. We ain't gonna count it out yet. So let me look at some references real quick. For okay, okay. You know, it's so great to look at references. It's good to look at other people's fan art of the character that you're going to draw, just to give a different taste of like how they designed the character. Sometimes I like looking at that. Sometimes references will just be fine. Just getting the actual character's reference is good. But sometimes I like to like if the character's too challenging or if you want to get a different twist to them because how plain they look or you just want to amp up their style, whatever like that. Um but sometimes simplicity is good. Simplicity is good. It's just how you apply it to it. Um I feel like I think I want to get rid of the hair, maybe. Yeah, let's take away the hair real quick. Let's keep the. We got a nice pose going for us. We do got a nice pose for going for us right here. And get that nice space a little bit. Love this eraser. See, like I said, the one time when I turn it, maybe apply that. There we go. See what that. Yeah, I like to play around with my what you call it, guys. I don't like to keep my stuff straight. I gotta move it around. I gotta move it around. Like I said before, I gotta move it around. Oop, hold on, let me cancel that. Hold on, I should have did this. Gotta get another reference. Let's see. Hmm. I need some Ben 10 covers, man. But not away, right away, though. Not right away. But I do want some. So right now, what I'm doing right now, I'm actually studying at the same time too, because like I said, I just looked at a brief look at the taco books, and then also on top of that, they were doing a certain way with the collarbone and the neck around here. So that's why I said I'm just tweaking, just learning at the same time while I'm doing this. So that's why I'm not rushing this right now. I know I don't do the standard whatnot kind of like fast kind of pull thing. I just enjoy what I do. If anybody would love to buy some stuff, cool. You know what I'm saying? If people want commissions, was what I would say I like to do. Because usually I like to just draw whatever that comes to my mind when it comes down to it. Someone who recently bought something from here did tell me that of course, yes, drawing what people would love to want to see or want. It's dope. It's dope, and you can get a lot of pull doing that. But I like to stick to. I mean, yeah, it's cool to draw. Like if somebody, but like, what's the chance where you'll hit somebody that says, I like Goku," and then the next person says, "Oh, I want another Goku." Like, of course you're gonna repeat certain things over and over, but like not too soon. So I rather just draw characters that just adds weight to whatever I feel like doing. And that's mostly like if like I said, I do tiny decisions. I let that app I create like different categories. And like I said, once again, I said it before early in the live, but say it again just for case for new people. I have an app called Tiny Decisions, and so what I do is I take the spin the wheel that they have there. I mean, they got other different flip coin. Um, there's other stuff. All right, that's all I can think of right now. But yeah, they got certain shit like that. And oh yeah, they got polls too. I forgot too. But this one, spin the wheel, is that I put three different categories: anime, cartoon, and comic book characters. Now I only have Marvel comic book characters, so if it ever lands on comics and it lands, and it's just gonna be mostly Marvel characters until I do more other stuff, other shit like that. Excuse my language, but yeah, cartoons, different shows that I have on there, from nostalgia to when we grew up to versus some cartoons that are now. um, I still gotta add more to the cartoons as well as the anime, but anime same thing as cartoons. Just put a show, and then whatever it lands on that show. And like I said, for example, like Naruto, it lands on Naruto. First character that I'll draw, obviously Naruto. If it lands on Naruto again, then I'll do the next character in line, which mostly probably be Sasuke, and then I just keep going down the line. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it won't be in that order, but it'll be flip flopping from here to there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My bad. I was texting people. I'm texting people while talking to y'all, while also drawing and shit like that. Like I said, yeah. Mostly, I'm just focusing on just working on this with you guys and just chill with y'all for a bit because I know I wasn't on the live earlier last time too long, only like maybe 50 minutes, maybe to an hour. So yeah, we're gonna go a little bit higher. We're gonna go a little higher in the time. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do her hair. Maybe I think I like this. Nice little head wave kind of thing, hair in the wind. All right, let's go back to the original. All right. Maybe a young Natasha? Mm-hmm. 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 I see it. You see it. I see it. You see it. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. All right, guys. Let me check my phone real quick. I said it's making good progress. Making really, 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 really good progress. You feel me? So I guess I ain't really rushing right now to do anything too crazy. Mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. All right, hold on. Break. Yeah, and then that plus I had a busy day today too. I had my aunt and uncle just now moved in the official name spot, so they had some furniture coming in. I gotta go back there tomorrow to finish this one set for them. But I did like mad shit. I mean, you can read it in my story. I make sure I post everything in my story and Snapchat if you if you find my Snapchat. But yeah, it was good. You know, so I just did that. Just got home actually not too long ago, but actually a few hours ago, maybe like around like 5, maybe 6 o'clock. Then after that, the whole reg, what I'm saying? I've been there since this morning, sweat my ass off, building them shits. I hate building chairs. I'll build you any type of furniture. From scratch. This is from scratch, guys. I'm talking the table from scratch, the table from scratch, the sofa from scratch, the ass from scratch. Like, come on, like I could build that shit. You need me? I could build that. You know what I'm saying? I might as well get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? But if my bad wasn't back, I would actually make that shit to a legit business. By you call G, he'll come fix your furniture for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't worry, G got your back. You know what I'm saying? By throwing out his to get your shit fixed up. But yeah, was it yours? No, 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 no. That's not my furniture. This is their furniture. So I'm making it. I'm setting it up from scratch out the box for them. So I'm actually good at that. That's one of the skills I learned. Doing delivery and warehousing and distribution. Uh, I did that for maybe like 2 years at a furniture store, but then eventually I kept driving. But I went to a cabinet company by then for another few years, and then I did a soda bottle company, which is my last and out of but before all that stuff, I did warehouse and distribution. Loved it. It was good. It was a good job. Made good money, what I'm saying, especially at my age when I was young. Um, but I would actually like if I was to make a legit business on the side, that would be it because I enjoy it. Even though it's backbreaking still, regardless what isn't, what I'm saying. But I am actually good putting shit together. I just hate chairs because when it comes to chairs, especially metal chairs, when you put metal chairs, or I would say wood too, if you don't sit it on the floor, like once you drill the back end and then you sit if the legs at least attached to it, but if you sit it on the floor and that unbalanced wobbly shit you get, I hate that shit because it's like it can be the left side, it can be the right side, it can be the back, it can be the front. It's like big what? Like annoying as hell. I don't like chairs. I don't like putting together chairs, but anything else I can put together. You know what I'm saying? I can put together the most craziest intricate shit that you have as furniture, and I get it together for you. It's really fun. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the things that I sweat, knee hurt, back hurt, but like when I'm done and now what I'm doing, recently now, I'm getting back into exercising. I used to have that as a hobby. Like it was like a temple for me to work out. Um like I said, if you follow my Instagram, you'll see that too. Like what I used to look like when I used to be in Job Corps in my 20s, and then what I looked like before when I was still in high school. So I had a nice, physique. Say a body frame when I was young, and like upper body strength. I just had to work on my chest. I wasn't really caring about the abs. The abs just came in while it went. Um, but yeah, like I used to be I used to be a musclehead. You know what I'm saying? A bodybuilder, a gladiator. You know what I'm saying? Um, Once I had my daughter, I just went straight to gladiator to dad bod. You know what I'm saying? After that while, but I still kept my arm, my arms and the shoulders, the back, stuff like that. But you know, gaining so much weight, in carbs and stuff like that, yeah, it hits you when you don't diet yourself. So I'm getting back into that, guys. I'm getting back to that, not getting healthy physically, and then definitely getting healthy mentally. Definitely mentally, like I said, because I have ADHD, and then a lot comes with that. So I'm taking steps and showing y'all my journey of how I am me fully. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, few weeks ago, that JR was just a different JR, and from then on forward, in the past, I've just been, I haven't been the same since I was young, really young, and I was able to just hang out with friends and visit family, talk to them and everything like that. Eventually I just like secluded my own little corner and box and stuff. But now I feel very great, even without the medication that I'm not taking yet, but I still like to take it, especially for the ADHD to just keep my mind on one thing at a time. But it's a journey, guys. Physical and mental health is a great journey. It's a great thing to talk about. A lot of people don't talk about it, but a lot of people should, because what's to say your neighbor's not dealing with the same thing, or that neighbor's neighbor is not dealing with the same situation that you're dealing with. So it's great to just know what comes with the baggage of just living life, because it hits hard. And then I always tell people life isn't necessarily hard. Like what we were created and being born into is not hard, but what applies to us, that chains us, that binds us down, is what makes life hard. Because if you were to get to live off the land, or were happen to win $1 million, I'm pretty sure you'll have the best motherfucking time of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you are freely doing your thing, what I'm saying, without no guards on you or any shackles onto you. So I always believe, as a spiritual person, I believe life isn't truly hard. I mean, if you just happen to, if an animal just happened to just railroad your ass, I guess that's life. But then it's your fault for being in their territory. So I don't know, or agitating them in any separate way. But that's all up to what your brain, with how much you know. But I've seen a lot of people. We've seen a lot of people who's lived off successfully off the land, or rail, on the road, and their knowledge is to a T, because they let go of certain things that shackle them back, that shackle them down. So I guess this conversation right now in this live is mostly to just chit chat with y'all, because this is what I mostly do on all my lives. You know what I'm saying? While drawing, yeah, this could be a live where you sell shit. Obviously, that's what some is here for. But I'm here to sell shit, but then also talk to y'all, what I'm saying? Vent with y'all, tell about day-to-day life, life and stuff. Same thing I do with my TikTok, with people in there. We chat, we draw, what I'm saying? And we just do our thing. That's that's what I love, and that's never gonna change. Okay. I'm always the what you doing guy. Okay. So we might not have a lot of people in here, but soon we will. Okay. Soon we will. And they're gonna be like, we gotta join. Then they're gonna be like, we gotta join this live. I said, we gotta join it. Going home. All right. One more little minute. One more little minute, I'll get back to it. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all heard that sound effect. I'm chilling. What about you? Let me see if I'm actually live on Facebook, or they just bullshit me. You feel me? Because they could be holding me like, yeah, you're alive, but guess what? Like, you're alive, but oh, I am live on Facebook. But like I said, I can't see the sad thing about whatnot, when you link your shit up together, you can't see Facebook or YouTube's comments. Yeah, I can't see people's comment. That's what sucks. I love to talk to everybody. People can get to experience, because I like to be me when I'm on live. You know what I'm saying? Streaming is like a hobby just as much as like working out. It used to be. Well, I'm about to bring it back though, but it's dead as a real good hobby, man, and I enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. Mm. Whew. But yeah. My shit on. You know what? See, we're on YouTube. I forgot we're on YouTube, so we can't play music. I would love to play music for you guys, but we are live on there, and of course on Facebook too. So, and I don't know how Facebook's guidelines is when it comes down to playing music, especially licensed songs. So we ain't gonna try it there. But I'm pretty sure y'all can probably hear it a little bit. But I'm trying to keep the conversation going while talking. But yeah, but we're live on. If we're live on Facebook, yeah, we're definitely live on YouTube as well. So, but we already pretty much done for what I want actually. So mostly like I said, we're just chilling. Yeah, mostly we like I said, we just chilling at this point. Yeah, we'll do a young we'll do a young Natasha. I might just do white right there. Then they got them jail pins, dog. Oh, I gotta listen to that song again. I love it. Tell that girl to run the bag. I told you I don't play with this. I don't play when it comes to this. I'm a C2 and kill it every time, homie. All right. Excuse me. You know, you got them air pockets, man. Oh, how does he do that? Skills. Nah, I'm playing with y'all. I'm playing with y'all. I'm playing with y'all. No more cockiness. No more cockiness. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I know what y'all thinking. Yo, how's he hitting them edges without even going over the line? Because I go 4 for 4. Steady hands, steady hands. You feel me? except for right there. Ignore that. Oop. Thought the other one. Thought I had the fine tip on. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. The heck was that? Something just flew. I was like, what? Mm-mm. So that's it, Tracy. Stop playing with me. You know this is freehand. I got the skills, Hammy. P, let him know. We freehand over here, homie. Unless if we're doing digital and then transferring over to, of course, the printing to do the traditional, then yeah. But other than that, we straight 100% out the dome. I know old person like, what did he just say? Uh, I freehanded. Well, welcome in, Bacon. Welcome in. How we doing today? The super clean LO, no disrespect. Nah, I play with you. I was fucking with you. I was fucking with you. But nah, yeah. So usually I mostly freehand. Not for real, that ass though. I do freehand all my work, even digitally. Um, the only time I do the tracing, of course, is exactly when like I said, I transfer from digital. I'll do a rough sketch digitally, then I transfer it to my printer. Blah blah blah. I do it that way. But yeah, all of it's freehand. Especially for those who, because like I said, we're on live on YouTube as well as Facebook, so they're not just live on whatnot. So yeah, yeah. For anybody that a cool person bacon over here, was asking that question. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to color this or do I want to decisions. But I do want her lips. Well, her lips usually be because I'm looking at the old school Natasha where the colors weren't like smacked out like right there till of course further episodes or seasons came out where they gave her actual lipstick that looks kind of like a dark cherry or a dark blood red. But I don't know, the black and white, it looks good. So applying like that same aesthetic, but giving her a different, like I said, I redesigned her a little bit. Um, Giving that would just amp it. And then of course with her eyeshadow, we'll do the actual color like back in the day when they did it. I think it was like a purplish kind of color, like a light purple, or more like a blue or like a lavender. I want to say lavender, and let that just be the only thing in the color. And of course, we're going to do a background, of course, obviously. Who you take me for? Yeah, there we go. And then we just go ahead and fill it in without wiping the mouth. And then we'll put some highlights on it. I think I got the perfect song for this when I post it. I got the perfect song now that I'm listening to it. Yeah. Might have to line it up a little bit. I'm just gonna paint the mouth in so I can go ahead and see a little. There we go. Mm, there you go. Just a little bit better. A little bit better. Now I don't know how well it's gonna do the glasses. To be honest with you. Mm. Yeah, give more fluff into it. Hmm. I know you're gonna be like, yo, where'd she get the blicky from? I'll be like, yo, listen, this is a different Rocky and Bullwinkle. You feel me? Pew pew. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work. We going mature, okay? Mhm. Charles Gator Moore, A Change is Coming. That song is legit. It just makes you feel like I could just drown in it. It's one of those you just gotta get up, try your best, put one leg in a pants leg at a time. I guess that's how you want to go. I forgot what movie this played. Oh yeah, Daddy's Little Tom Perry's Daddy's Little Girl. You probably heard that song in that. That's another area where you would heard this song or the song that I'm listening to. If you want to look it up, so I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying. I try to listen to everything. Y'all thought I was gonna do the I think I was gonna do the background. Oh yeah, we doing the background. So we're just gonna do a nice solid color. Not too crazy. Therapeutic. You know, I think I might do like an arch, just like this. Yeah, just do an arch, white there, then the color there. Boom. I like it. I love it. Coming back for you. And they say it's blue, but I'm looking at this one color that. Mm, my bad, guys. I'm just looking at different references, so just to see if the colors are just still spot on to that one color. Yeah, it's kind of like a blue. I feel like 14 might do good. This B14. Mm, yeah, that B14 looks pretty decent to run with. And then we'll take this out for our shading, of course. You already know. You already know. B14 classified. Yeah, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing. Whooping your behind. Hey. Wow, wow, wow. You know, Wild Wild West is a good song, man. I don't know what anybody talk about. It's wild that I don't have an actual color purple. Ain't that some jacked ups? Life's not fair. But I feel like just blackening the shades, like I was gonna do in the first place. Hmm. Depends. Mm-mm, mm, 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 mm. I almost forgot this one part here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Mm, yeah, just because I don't have the colors, I'll keep it like this. I'll keep it like this for sure. So that's a few blanks that we have done. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we still got the Deadpool Secret Wars blank. I did finish this, but I didn't put it in the shop already. But we did do a Red Hulk. And of course, Maleficent, of course. Yes, yes. You know what I'm saying? So now we did a Rocky Bullwinkle. We did a Natasha. You feel me? Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and bag him and tag him, Captain. You feel me? This joint needs a new sleeve. Ain't gonna lie, because like I said, I bought these blanks over the weekend, and even though the books are in good condition, of course, don't get you wrong, but sometimes I'll be like, I need to buy some sleeves so I can just get rid of the one that I bought because sometimes it can be dusty and stuff like that. And I just like to just put a new sleeve on it. I need to remind myself to get some sleeves for these, man. But we went ahead and finished the Rocky and Bullwinkle. Hey, then Natasha, you feels me? Pew pew. You know what I'm saying? Not playing. But anyway, appreciate y'all so much for joining in. Like I said, if y'all want some commissions, just let me know. DM me on whatnot, Instagram, whatever. I'll let y'all fill out a commission form. If you already know how to get to the commission form, it is in the link in the bio. Just fill it out. Only takes you about 2 minutes to read and fill out. And it'll be available. It'll be open for 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, you're just gonna have to fill out another one again. That's about it. Other than that, peace. Take care, y'all.